What's up, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. What's going on? Let's talk about this situation with Real Housewives of Potomac, baby. It done went down. It done happened. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That twirl that Candice did done got her dragged, baby. I was like, oh my goodness, Monique Samuels, what are you doing, baby? You is do class taste. What is going on? I guess she was like, you know what? You gonna get it today, baby. You gonna act like you gonna cancel on me and I gotta spend money and you gonna be upset and you gonna try to throw it up in my face. So it seems like Monique came through, baby. Monique came through and she was upset. And Candice, you should have never said cancellation. You should have never said you gonna drag me, because Monique did drag. You can hear the people in the background screaming, Monique, stop, stop, Monique, stop, get off of her. I was like, Lord, Candice, ooh. Ooh, Lord, you got dragged, baby. Hey, Nikki, what's going on, Morgan? I was like, Lord have mercy, it is going down. Robyn family don't want her to, well, Robyn's father really don't want her to remarry, Juan. It is what it is. And Gizelle's trying to get some money out of Pastor Jamal Bryant, because them trinkets and them designs cost too much money. And Ashley is trying to keep a straight face, knowing that damn well her husband was out here doing it and doing it well. He was cheating, he was sleeping, he got it in that hotel room, because ain't no way no man gonna fall asleep with no stripper that he don't know fall asleep. He fell asleep because he reached climax. He got the climax, baby. Hey, Terry Simmons. So he got the climax. So it is what it is. He got the climax and it was just what it was. She copped the picture and she took it and she sold it. And Ashley gonna try to tell us this story that he didn't sleep around, that he wasn't doing the nasty. Okay, we ain't 2 years old or 3 years old, Ashley. And you don't even believe it your damn self. Hopefully your mother got some money out the deal. Because I know damn well she called Michael up and told him, you did this to my daughter, you're embarrassing my family, so put a G on it. Put a G on it, baby. I was like, Lord have mercy. And Ashley gonna tell our story with a straight face, and then she gonna eat crow and say, you know what, I talked about y'all marriages, I talked about y'all, I'm sorry that I got into y'all marriage, I'm sorry I did this and I did that. But she didn't really say sorry, because she really ain't sorry. She just sorry that the tables unturned, and what her husband out here doing in the streets, she can't do nothing about it. Like, he's embarrassing her over and over and over, and this ain't the last time. But Ashley made sure she told us that she ain't scared to leave Michael. Did you hear the conversation Ashley had with Michael? He was like, I was gonna tell you, baby, but you was over there with them ladies, and so I wanted to get our story together. I wanted us to talk about it first before we put it out there, because Michael is his own PR person, baby. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on with that situation? Way too much going on. I was just like, shit. And Monique, what's going on? You already know, Monique. Like, we bothered. How come you ain't getting at Gizelle? How come you didn't get at Charisse? You seen Charisse at the baby shower. She's the one that is head sparing the rumors with your ex-best friend Gigi. But yeah, you come and you drag Candice. Like, and Gizelle was going to speak at the reunion and say that your newborn baby wasn't your husband. Why ain't you dragging Gizelle? You know what I mean? You know damn well Candice did not come up with no plot and no scheme. She can't think like that. She ain't like that. She ain't about that life. You know who's about that life? Gizelle, Robyn, and Charisse, and Gigi. And it's like, damn, you taking all your anger and your frustration out on Candice, but the women that really dogged y'all and did you wrong season after season after season, they can just get a smile from you. They can go to your house. They can chill. They can eat with you, break bread, in the whole 9 yards. But I guess Monique's feel like Candice really betrayed her and it was too close and too tight. Something just ain't right with that situation. Just don't seem clean. It just doesn't seem real. What's up, Jane Doe? I was like, Lord have mercy. There's too much going on. So let's get to Candice. Candice can sing, baby. This, this type of whatever music that she is doing, It kind of sounds legit. She's in the studio, she's singing, she's with a professional producer, and her husband is trying to tell her, any situation that goes down, you need to walk away, you need to remove yourself. But I think Candice was feeling too nice, and she was feeling too good, and she was just done with Monique. And then she started doing that twirl. She started saying drag me, she started saying all types of stuff. She started saying cancellation, baby. And you know what, you done cost Monique some money, so she done dragged you for that. I was like, Lord have mercy. Violence is never the key or the answer, point blank, period. But it is what it is. You know, Ashley did a whole lot to Monique. Gizelle did. Like, they act like, you know, her having her going through the situation with miscarriages wasn't a big deal. They applauded on her and everything else like that. Candice was just a token in that situation, but I think she felt like Candice should have told her. And Ashley was a part of the situation too as well, and she didn't get dragged. This is the profound, the most exclusive, good, basically one of the best producers ever to ever do it. Chucky Thomas in the building working with Candice is on point, baby. What's up, Chef Disaster? You guys, please go check out Chef Disaster YouTube channel. For real. Show the brother some love, baby. And so we get to, Ashley and Michael Darby talking about this situation. He's acting like he acting like he is full of something. He's acting like he been drinking. He's trying to portray like he's been crying. He ain't been crying. He's just pissed off and upset that now Ashley got the upper hand in this situation. Ashley is like, yo, I'll leave you. Do we need to break up? We could walk away. We can split up. Michael's talking about, oh, we wasn't being intimate. We wasn't been doing this. We haven't been doing this. So yet you go out to the strip club when she wasn't even trying to let you go to the strip club. So Ashley stopped Michael Darby for going to the strip club, baby. And then she said, you know what? Since I'm going to Monique Lake House, I'm going to let you go to the strip club and do your thing, have fun. So how many times have Michael went to the strip club and had a happy ending, baby, where it ended up in the hotel room, motel room, Holiday Inn, baby? He was out here running these streets. I was like, Lord have mercy. What is going on with this situation? And Ashley's sitting there like, we can leave. Ashley, we know damn well you ain't going nowhere. You're comfortable and you're content, baby. And he's a superhero. He saved you and pulled you out the gutter, pulled you out the ghetto, baby. He got you away from your mother. He even told you our baby would not be raised with any such thing that your mama done taught you. We're going to do it all differently. We're going to do it all differently. It ain't going to be the same. I was like, Ashley was like, so what happened? He was like, so we went upstairs. We went to the hotel room and I just fell asleep and she took a picture of me. And I can't believe I have to explain the situation. She was like, oh, okay. Then he was like, I was going to tell you. I should have told you right away, but I didn't tell you right away because I wanted to wait till you get back so I can talk to you before everything hits the fan and, we can get our stories together so we can be on one accord, baby. So, we can, because you was with them ladies and I didn't want to bring it there with you while you was over there at Monique's house or whatever. I wanted to get our stories together. I was like, Lord have mercy. He's coaching her and everything. She is actually his mannequin. Ashley is his mannequin. I was like, Lord have mercy. Yes, she is his mannequin. I was like, What's going on? What's going on, Lolly? What's going on, Brewster? What's good with you? I was like, Lord have mercy. Ashley just sitting there with a straight face because Ashley's getting that money in the bank, baby. And she done just had, the baby. She's pregnant again. She ain't going nowhere. And Michael promised never to do it again. He won't do it again. When everything is all cool and fine and dandy, they ain't filming again, Michael will be doing it again. Because if Ashley's not willing to give it up and drop it down and get the eagle on when she is pregnant, or after she's pregnant, Michael is going to relieve himself and reach the full climax with Usher, baby. And so Ashley made sure she asked him, like, baby, what's this thing about you saying that you got a wife and a boyfriend? He goes, that's absolutely not true. So first we got to believe that he didn't say he had a boyfriend and a wife. And then we got to believe that, or they want us to believe, that he went to the hotel room with the stripper and just fell asleep and they cuddled. Ain't nobody cuddling with you. They want money now. Money now. They ain't trying to play no games with you, for real. Thank you, Chef Disaster. I appreciate that, for real. So it is what it is. I was like, damn, Ashley's out here. Ashley's out here just saying, you know what? She got to bite the bullet. She got to play the game. She going to do what she going to do because she still wants to be on the show. She don't want to look so bad. So basically, she brings up that they had a threesome. You know, she saw this girl that she was liking and they looked good and they brought her home. Did they pay her? And did they send her on her way? I was like, Lord have mercy. Ashley. But it is what it is. You know, he saved her and he's old enough to be her father. And then on top of that, her father done abandoned her. And then on top of that, when she tried to go see her father, he just ran away and he didn't want nothing to do with her. So therefore, Ashley's father looks just like Michael. So it's kind of like a controlled, dominant love type of relationship. You know, she's all out here in the sauce. But one thing she ain't broke. And that's what counts the most. And she damn sure ain't gonna raise no children in poverty because she was raised in poverty. So she's gonna stick with Michael until the sticking gets good. And then she can walk away maybe one day or maybe not. And Michael said, she was like, we can leave. I can leave, you know, if you're not happy. He was like, no, we got too much on the line. You just had a baby. When he said you got too much on the line, we got business. We got money on the line. I can't split up my business with you. I can't do this shit with you like that, baby. So I believe Ashley said, you know what, Michael, I want another child. And that's what he did. He gave her another child. And he probably, you know, added some more zeros to the bank account. Hopefully she gave her mama some money. You know, it is what it is. I was just like, Lord have mercy. What is going on with this situation? Michael up in a hotel chilling. You know what I'm saying? He got his boxers on. He's scratching in between his legs. He done did his thing all night. As soon as his wife bounce and go to the lake house, he go cheat on her. Like, damn. Like, what's going on? And you know, he did not want baby Dean with him at all. He told Ashley, you got to take the baby regardless. Blasing the third, it's not healthy, it's not good. And he's absolutely right. But you could have rented a room down the street. You could have went an Airbnb. But no, he went to the strip club and he got him some all day. And then Michael's upset. He was like, I can't. He's like, this is just too much. I can't handle this. Can I get a beer? Can I get a Corona? Can I get something? Like, I'm being questioned. I got to tell you people. I got to answer to y'all. I don't answer to nobody. I only answer to Michael. Now I'm answering to Ashley. Now I'm answering to the producers. I gave you what you want, so leave me the hell alone. I want to get up out of here immediately and now. I was just like, Lord, Michael ain't playing around. Michael was like, I did what I had to do. Then Ashley jumped in and was like, yeah, we're sharing our personal life and everything else like that. She was like, I don't want to be doing this again. I was like, Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Ashley, do your thing. It is what it is. Michael is going to do whatever he want to do, when he want to do, and how he want to do it. Just like he cut the cameras and he cut everything because he felt embarrassed because he messed up, because he was wrong. And this time he actually got caught and he had to omit to the situation. But he didn't totally omit. He halfway omit to the situation. I was like, you doing way too much. Michael is a trip. Michael ain't playing around. And then we have Monique. Her business is not going so well when it comes to lazy moms. You know, she got Karen on the podcast that she's going to have. She's going to have Candice Dillard on the podcast too as well. But she said the topic is honeymoon when the honeymoon's over. But, you know, Candice didn't even have a honeymoon. So she's shading her. And, you know, she's losing some money. She done already put 80 grand in the situation. Total, she invested $200,000 in her own business, which was her husband's money. He's trying to tell her, stop spending. Hey, Hickerson, how you doing? Hey, thank you so much, sweetheart. And so, moving on from that situation, I don't know what's going on. Why is Robyn dressing better than Gizelle? Like, Gizelle, what are you doing? What is happening with your look, baby? I mean, Gizelle, come on. Gizelle and the jeans and everything that she got on with this outfit is just way too much. But one thing about Gizelle's hair, her eyebrows, and her glasses she got on really do look good. But Robyn is outstaging you. How is Robyn dressing better than you, Gizelle, when you're the fashionista? What's going on with that situation? I was just like, Lord have mercy, what is going on? And so, Gizelle, I think Gizelle's hair and the glasses, her makeup, it looks so neutral. She looks so nice. But basically, she's getting the lowdown and she's getting the scoop from Robyn. And she's been notified that Monique went ham on Candice and, basically was blaming Candice for the time they separated and had a little conversation. Gizelle was like, you know what? Telling Ashley about her husband is more important than some marshmallows. I was like, Lord, leave it there, right there on the floor. Leave it on the floor. Leave it on the floor, baby. Brewster, thank you so much. Leave it on the floor. I was just like, And that's true. Like, shit, look how the blogs ran with that story. She needed to know. The problem was Monique wanted to be a part of the situation too as well, because if you're gonna drop tea, you're gonna drop like a hit scene on the show, and it's at Monique's house. Why can't Monique be a part of the situation? She felt isolated. And, Candice wants to be a part of the crew. Same thing like Monique. She wants to be a part of the crew too as well. And it's just like, damn, the way that you going at Candice just don't look right, because this lady Gizelle, she was willing to go to the reunion and say that your last baby ain't Chris. She's more friends with Charisse than Candice is. I was just like, whatever it is, I guess she just feels betrayed by Monique. I mean, she feels betrayed by Candice, but she know Candice ain't running shit. She knows Gizelle, Robyn, and Charisse as running the field, as running the team. They're making the scores in the touchdown. Candice is just a cheerleader all over the place, and she ain't as smart as them. It is what it is. But I think Monique really feels betrayed by Candice, because I guess she trusts Candice and she let Candice in. But you know her that long. You know her for what, 2 years? Like, shit, throw it to the curb and move on. You don't gotta get bout and rowdy with her. She ain't worth it, but it is what it is. So Candice did get dragged. She got dragged. People were screaming, "Get off of her, Monique!" That was a long time coming, but a lot of people think there should have been another target, Monique. And so we have Robyn basically was like, yeah, I don't know what was going on with Monique. She was just wilding and taking it out on Candice. And then Robyn's talking about buying a house, but she wants to get married first, because if they ever do split, it will be a problem. And we have Monique basically talking to her husband, Chris, and he's trying to find out what money you losing, and you only sold 300. You only sold 20 tickets out of 300. She was like, well, I'm investing. And he was like, how much you invest already? She was like, 200,000. That really means 250,000. Cause we got to low blow the situation so it don't hit so hard. It is what it is. Please like the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. And so from that situation, he was like, won't you just, don't have a big event for your big, party for, not for lazy moms or whatever, scale back, because, try to recoup some of the money that you spend. She was like, I done gave you these babies. I done gave you this. I'm your wife. It's going to be Monique Samuels going all out, baby. I always go all out. I was like, Lord, she didn't say that, but I'm just saying that for her. That she's telling Chris, no, just because this is not it's my baby, just because I didn't give birth to it from my womb, doesn't mean that I'm going to half step it. So he's like, whatever. He's like, what? He's trying to talk to her and trying to tell her to stop spending so much. And and she ain't listening. She ain't hearing nothing he's saying. She ain't trying to hear anything. she might as well get Candice because Candice has been running her mouth all the way around the situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. Thank you so much, Hickerson. I didn't even know because I hit the button by accident. But we got Monique. She is over here. She is shading Gizelle, basically telling Gizelle, you know, you already married. You married Jamal. He's your ex-husband, and he cheated on you, and now you're dating him again. So what is your book gonna be about? Is that gonna be part 2 to your book, baby? So she's shading. I was like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And so Ashley, in this situation with her mama, Ashley's basically saying, I ain't afraid to leave Michael. I'll leave Michael whenever. I'm not afraid. This can't happen again. It's not gonna happen again. So you can tell that she's not here for an open marriage. She doesn't want an open marriage. That's not her situation. That's not what she really wants. She wants to have a monogamous relationship with her husband. And she felt uncomfortable when Michael was going to the strip club and doing the most, and he was out here doing this and doing that. And she gave him free will. And then on top of that, now he gonna cheat on her. So the mama was like, this can't happen again. The mama is like, I'm upset with Michael. Hopefully the mom called up Michael and got some money out the situation. I was just like, Lord have mercy. It is crazy. And Robyn, listen to your father, baby. He said, take some time. Take some more time. Don't rush into marrying Juan. And he's not a fan of Juan anymore. Point blank period. Even though he helped raise Juan, he's not too thrilled. And we got Karen. She is shading Gizelle event. She was like, this event is boring. This event is just, you know what? It's boring. She could have Skyped me. We could have Zoomed and did this shit. So I could have saved on gas. Karen is feeling a certain type of way. Karen is upset. She ain't happy with the situation. Point blank period. And she don't want to be there. And she's shading Gizelle because Gizelle was too busy shading Monique's lake house, knowing that Monique's lake house is the shit. That house is beautiful. There's so much property, so much land, and that house is huge. It might not have good Wi-Fi, but it is huge. Then we got Ashley. She gonna come into the situation and act like, you know what, I think I'm pregnant, you know, I really can't drink. And so basically try to, you know, push the ladies up off her, and basically to say that, you know, she's still with Michael. So if you got any questions, I'm still sleeping with him. I'm still trying to have a baby with him. So therefore we are together. And then so that, and Robyn was like, oh no, she did not come in here with that shit. The politician, you know, Ashley coming in here acting like everything's all good in the hood. Like she gonna act like her marriage is fine. Her marriage is good. But your man was out here cheating. While you out here working and doing the damn thing, I was just like, Robyn is pissed. Robyn's like, see, here she go faking a funk. Here she go acting like a politician. Yes, because Michael done taught her. Michael is her handler. Like he said earlier, you know, we need to get our story straight, get the shit together, and discuss the situation before we go to the public. And that's what you're supposed to do because they are married. So Ashley is not speaking her free will. So Ashley came here with this speech prepared in her head. And Ashley also made sure that she set the fire between Monique and Candice, and then Gizelle threw the gasoline on it, and then the shit went fire. It went crazy. I was just like, Lord have mercy, what is really going on? And Ashley sitting there saying that, oh yes, me and Michael had a threesome. It was a woman that I liked and, you know, he liked, and we went home with her. We don't have a conventional marriage. But they was like, you want monogamy, right? And she was like, yeah. And I think it was Dr. Wendy. Dr. Wendy was like, yo, listen, you had a threesome with 2 men? Because now everybody in the group believes that Michael is a part of the LGBTQIA community. Hey, Johnson, Wendy was like, no, pick me with hands raised, like she is in school, baby. I know. She wanted to know, like, and you gonna accept this? You believe him? Because basically Ashley done told these ladies that Michael went to the hotel room and he just fell asleep because he was too drunk and he was too intoxicated. Nobody believes that situation. Even she don't believe it, but that's her story and she's sticking to it because she got her husband back. He done saved her, pulled her out the slums. She ain't gonna dog him out on national TV. And plus, that's her husband. That's her family. And, you know, he gave her first child. Now she's pregnant with a second child. She ain't gonna dog Michael out. No way, no how. But she had to eat crumb, basically saying, thank you guys for being so supportive of me because I wasn't supportive of your marriage. And I picked and I digged and I was shady and I did this and I did that, but y'all got my back. I was like, ooh, how the tables have turned. Ashley done dogged some of these women out, but they got her back. It is what it is. I was just like, Lord have mercy. Ashley, everybody just looking at Ashley like, okay, Ashley did this shit well. Ashley did it well. She came in and said that I might be pregnant, so I got to do this, I got to do that. So that basically let them know that she is sticking with Michael, and that's going to be the situation. And this is the last time. She ain't going to do it. I was like, don't you want a monogamous relationship? She was like, yeah, it's not going to happen again. This is the last straw. And I was like, so if it does happen again, what you going to do? I'm going to leave him. Like, come on. We already know that ain't true and that ain't going to happen. Lord have mercy. I know Robbie Williams, I hate a cheater. cheating. And they're just looking at Ashley like, okay, Ashley played that one well. I'm telling you right now, Ashley played that one well. All day, every day. She played that shit well. She gave her apologies, and then she turned around and Candice was like, oh, I love everybody, because Ashley was like, thank you guys for supporting me, even though I treated y'all like shit in your marriages. And she goes, and Candice was like, I love you ladies. And so then Ashley was like, do you love Monique? And then from there, the shit went crazy. She's like, yeah, I do love Monique. And then the argument started. The back and forth started to go. And, you know, Monique is over there talking about, oh, she loves me. But then Candice is talking about cancellation. You know, I can cancel this, I can cancel that. You don't want to say goodbye to me, so I can cancel. And then Robyn or Gizelle was like, oh, Monique didn't say bye to Candice when they was leaving the lake house. And so Candice is up here showing out, talking about, I cancel. That's why you get cancellations. You know, you got to stay woke. Monique was like, I'm woke. So Candice is over here gloating in front of Monique that she canceled on her. And you already heard Monique talk about she had to change, get another design, get everything reprinted out and everything else like that. Now she's bragging that she canceled. And you know, Ashley knows that she canceled because Monique called her. So Ashley quickly turned that conversation to Monique and Candice, and they fell for it. And then on top of that, Ashley was able to walk away, go to the bathroom, and watch them go at it, and she ain't got to be questioned about her marriage no more. And so Monique was like, oh, Monique is looking like canceled. Like, I got kids, baby. I was tired. I was working. I was doing shit. Like, you don't understand. I'm a mother. You may not understand it because you ain't a mother and shit like that. And then Candice is like, yo, you mama shaming me. How am I mama? Monique is like, how am I mama shaming you when you don't got no kids? I was like, Lord have mercy. Candice is dragging, she's twirling around, and she was talking about, what about reciprocate friendship? Because, you know, Monique is like, oh, she ain't no friend. She ain't no friend. I had to do all the efforts in our friendship. And then Monique was like, yeah. And then Gizelle dropped the tea and told me that Ashley told her that Candice was trying to befriend, you know, Charisse, to get information on me, and that's shady. And so, you know, that build up. But yet Charisse was working with Gizelle and Robyn and Gigi the whole time. And then on top of that, you got Candice that wrote an affidavit and also wrote a letter to the court to say that Gigi was harassing the women on the set and shit like that. But anyways, I guess that don't mean nothing. So Ashley's running the business to Gizelle. Gizelle ran the business back to Monique. Then Monique brought the shit up, and they were talking about it's gonna have to come out one day that, you know, Candice befriended Charisse, and Candice was like, yo, she's cool. It was no big deal. Candice is not a mastermind, point blank, period. So, and you know, it is what it is. Candice is twirling around, and she get close to Monique, and she's talking about, what you say? I didn't know I had to reciprocate a friendship. What you talking about? And then she started flinging her hair, and then Monique started flinging her hair. Monique should have never touched her. Monique should have just walked away and left, because clearly Candice was instigating, but she didn't know that she was going to get dragged with her instigating. Candice didn't know. She can twirl all she wants to, because I did a video letting you guys know that Candice believes that her and Kenya Moore are kindred spirits and shit like that. And so the ladies are trying to stop, you know, Monique, she's getting upset, and then Monique is getting pissed, and then Candice is like, so you gonna drag me, and flipping her hair. Then Monique started flipping her hair, and then boom, Monique done grabbed her and put her down to the ground. It is what it is. Dragged her down to the ground. People are screaming in the background, Monique, stop, get off of her. So that shit went haywire. It went crazy. And it's terrible, for real, for real. Hey, Smith, what's going on? Buckley, Ashley asked if you love Monique. She did that to get the heat off of her. That's exactly what I said. And then from there, it went on. And then Gizelle was like, oh, you guys are big friends. Then Monique was like, oh, no, we ain't big friends because she don't reciprocate. I did all the effort. Then they started going in. Gizelle ain't got to talk about Jamal. And Ashley ain't got to talk about Michael. And that's what Ashley did. Ashley is still behind the scenes being shady, dirty, and low down. Ashley has not changed, but she changed how she bring the shade to the group and how she can easily disappear out of the bullshit, because that was definitely a setup all day, every day. She changed that shit quickly because they was going to continue to act like, why don't you think he slept with her? You know, it was going to continue to be questions. And like, oh, you having sex with him? Are you using protection? Because he was just with a stripper. So you believe he didn't have sex? So it is what it is. I was like, Lord have mercy. Terrible, terrible. Monique flopped her hair first. Yes, Monique did flop her hair first. She was flopping it. And then because Candice had her hand close to her, but Candice did not have her hand in Monique's face. That was somebody else's hand. I really think that was, Dr. Wendy's hand. And then from there, it went to a drag. It went to a drag, baby. It went to drag. Monique got in that ass. It's like, I wish Monique could have hold back and she could have waited. You know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't really seem like it's all that big between her and Candice, because Candice ain't the leader. Your friend Gigi's the leader. Your friend Gigi got hooked up with Charisse, and then Gizelle got involved, Robyn got involved, and they plotted on you, and Ashley was in the plot too as well, until you and her became friends and she told you. Candice didn't tell you until you asked her. But the real plotters are the people that been on the show longer than Candice. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I guess she felt like Candice deserves an ass whooping, and she was gonna give it to her that day. And Candice seemed like she was a little too tipsy. For real. Monique flipped her hair. Yes, she did. I was like, Candice put those fingers in her face. I don't think that was her fingers. I think that was Dr. Wendy's. But her hand was closed. She could put a finger in close to her face. She didn't touch her face, and Monique started touching her hand, started flipping it. Then it went boom, bada bing, and that was just it. For real. Lord have mercy. When it rains, it pours. So Monique gave all the ladies a wake-up call. Gizelle, if you want to get at Monique, she'll give it to you. Robyn, if you want to get at Monique, she'll give it to you. Not Candice, but Charisse, if you want to get at Monique, she'll give it to you. But I don't see why she didn't just confront, Charisse, because she called Charisse the one spreading all these rumors. Why didn't she get Charisse? She had Charisse there. Charisse was ready to confront Monique at the baby shower at Ashley Sip and See. She was ready to confront Monique. She was like, we can't talk about it. You talking to Ashley. You talking to Candice and everything else like that. What about me? Didn't you have something to say about me? Monique just got up and left. And if Monique was upset when it came to Candice, she should have got up and left. I believe that Monique knew that this would be an easy fight, because Candice ain't about that life. Candice don't know nothing about it. Candice doesn't deserve an ass whooping. Candice does deserve an ass whooping. But it is what it is. She got the ass whooping. Whether she deserved it or not, she got it. Whether she deserved it or not, she got that ass whooping. And it is what it is. But it ain't stopped her. And Monique still got the same enemies, and now they're going to team up even more to get at her too as well. She should have just came in swinging this season at all the mother suckers, She should have got them all in that house and like, oh, you talking this shit about me? But it is what it is. She's playing a game. She's playing a game like they are. And the weakest link is Candice. You know what I mean? Because it might be a whole different situation if she put her hands on Gizelle. They might fire her if she put her hands on Gizelle. They might give her walking papers if she put her hands on Gizelle. I don't know. She came close to putting her hands on Robyn, but it didn't happen. She had that umbrella close. So, Candice thought that it was sweet, that she thought that it wasn't going to happen, that Monique was just going to sit there. The way that Monique was wilding at you, Candice, at the lake house, you should have already known that she was ready for the smoke. She was ready for you. She wanted you. She don't want the rest of them, but she wants you. I don't know what's going on. Remember Monique put the umbrella under Robyn's chin last season? Oh, yes, she did. I remember Robyn and Gizelle and Ashley dogged the shit out of Monique. Candice probably did it behind the scenes. She felt betrayed by Candice, but they did her in, trying to accuse her of being a drunk and everything else like that. Lord have mercy. So it went down, baby. It went down. Monique put them hands on it. She put them paws. I was just like, Lord have mercy. Help me, Jesus. But it is what it is. So we know clearly Monique and Candice will never, ever make up. Maybe one day if they're still on the same show. But Candice was on Watch What Happens Live. And she was just like, I don't deserve to get beat up. I don't deserve. You got to be careful what you say. You don't know who the person you talking shit about, how they feel. You get up in their face, you turning around, you bragging about canceling shit on them, and they done spent some money on the bullshit. So she thought they was just going to be all gravy. I'm going to talk shit back and forth. And this is going to be an epic scene. Nope. You don't know how somebody's going to respond. You don't know what they going through. She done already, sank $200,000. Her husband's already questioning her and shit, and now she got you in front of her face dancing around talking about cancellation. You didn't say goodbye to me. You tried to tease her, and she teased you with them right, the left, and the drag. I was like, Lord, I know she can't fight Buckley. She knows she can't fight. So why she even do that shit? Why she even she should have stayed far away twirling. That way security and the rest of the people at the restaurant could have ran and stopped Monique, but Monique wanted it with her. I guess Monique was like, it's easier for me to drag Candice, less consequences than it is for me to drag Gizelle, because Gizelle should be your number one target. The rumors that you didn't want on camera, Gizelle told them on camera. Gizelle don't like you, point blank, period. But she'll play along to get along. But Candice don't know how to play along to get along. I think Candice felt like she was too nice at the lake house. She kept apologizing back and forth to Monique. Oh, Monique, I'm sorry. I took Ashley to the side. I'm sorry. She walked away. So I guess, tonight when they went over there to the wine tasting, she was just like, you know what? I'm going to be a bitch tonight. But she didn't know being a bitch was gonna get her dragged, and it was gonna end up in court and the whole 9 yards. All that stuff went down, baby. Yep, Gizelle should be here target, yes. But it is, it is what it is. Candice takes some fighting lessons. And Candice's husband was like, yo, listen, if anything happens or go down, just walk away. Just leave the scene. You don't got to stick around. You don't have to, go there. But Monique didn't go there in the beginning. But all Ashley had to do was set the fire. And then Gizelle was like, you guys are big friends. And Gizelle poured the gasoline and boom. Because Gizelle knew the heads up that Monique was coming after Candice at the lake house. Everybody in that vicinity knew that Monique and Candice wasn't good. That's why Karen didn't say nothing. That's why Robyn didn't say nothing. And that's why Dr. Wendy didn't say nothing either. They was going to try to keep the cool because they already know Monique was on 100 at the lake house. And then Ashley, being a politician like Robyn said she was like, oh, so you love Monique too? And then boom, bada bing, the shit went down. Hey, Smith, Monique crazy ass knows who to start a fight with, and it ain't her ex-girlfriend Gigi. Yep. Well, and actually Candice wrote affidavits and letters and shit like that for Monique against Gigi. And it is what it is. But then Gigi got in contact with Charisse, and I guess since Candice hooked Charisse up with Gigi, but I think Gigi could have got in contact with any of these ladies because she know them, because she was Monique's best friend. After Ashley did that shit, she walked away. She pretended like she went to the bathroom. Then she got on Watch What Happens Live, and she turned around and said, oh, listen, I was in the bathroom. You lying heifer. You lying. But you know what? You got to give it to Ashley. Ashley's playing the game better than she ever played it before. This season, her husband getting caught in a hotel with a woman, and she's telling these lies with a motherfucking straight face. Hey, what's up, The Real. What's going on, The Real? I was just like, it is what it is, baby. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Please like the video. If anybody want to call in, let me know if you want to call in and talk about it. If not, we're going to call it a night and get back to the bullshit next Sunday, because it did go down. And now this is going to give a reason for the other ladies to get at Monique. And then finally, we're going to see the cracks between, you know, this false, fake, a vacation relationship with the other ladies that Monique has. But ultimately, it seems like Monique wants to be a part of the group. And I don't blame, well, I ain't gonna say I don't blame her, but she wants to be a part of the group. Just like Tammy Roman wanted to be a part of the group when it came to Shawnee and Evelyn. And now Monique wanted to be a part of the group when it comes to Robyn and Gizelle, you know. And then she befriended Ashley again. Ashley did all that crazy shit. And she kind of threw, you know, Candice under the bus first when it came to the text messages. And then Candice threw Monique under the bus. Then it went back and forth. They didn't stop. They made up. Went back and forth, stop, and made up. And then it's like, you know, Gizelle comes to Monique and tell Monique, oh, listen, Candice befriended Charisse to get some info on you. So it is what it is. And it went down. Gigi had no business talking to Chris. Not at all. Point blank, period. This shit is messed up, baby. It's a damn shame. I didn't want to see Monique wild out, like, because it's not, what we see is not really on camera. What we see is not nothing that big to just lose your temper over while you at work and you're not intoxicated. But Monique got a whole lot of shit going on, and the way that she acted over there at the lake house, Candice felt like, I want to get some get back, but Candice didn't know that get back was going to lead her to get beat down. Did you hear him in the background saying, stop it, Monique, stop, Monique, stop, Monique? That shit was crazy. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. For real, for real. Please go check out Chef Disaster YouTube channel. Show him some love. You know, he's about peace and love and happiness and relationship. Thank you for coming through. They definitely going to gang up on Monique. Oh, yeah, it's going down. Only person that she's going to really have on her side, Ashley's going to be back and forth, because Ashley ain't going to never really show her true hand. She ain't going to never show her true hand, because Ashley really don't like none of them ladies. But she's about getting that money. She's about getting paid. She's about being a chameleon and rolling with the game, just like she's rolling with the situation with her husband. Ashley ain't gonna fumble the ball. She gonna keep that ball. She's gonna make a touchdown. Ashley's gonna touchdown. At the end of the day, Ashley is going to take Michael for everything, and she's gonna leave him brokenhearted. She's gonna make him pay, because one thing Ashley does, she never forgets, and she always gets you, and she gets you when you're not looking. She gets you when you can't even blame her. So it is what it is. Miss Chrissy babies, hey Peep Squad, what's up, Chrissy baby? What's going on? Hey 173, what's going on with you? So thank you guys for coming through. Much love to y'all. Peace. I'm out. Stay woke. Facts. Ashley's a mess, but you know what? I like Ashley, because Ashley be getting at them. They're not smarter than Ashley. She's the smartest one on the show, in my opinion. When it comes to getting shit done, Ashley gets it done behind scene, on scene, and she knows how to play her hand and make them faces. Point blank, period. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Peace, love, and blessing. Thank you, LSW. Thank you, 173. I agree. Thank you so much, Jay. Sonia Smith, thank you. Thank you, guys. The Real, thank you, too, as well, for coming through. I appreciate y'all. And also, Johnson Hickerson, thank you for coming through, too, as well. Brewster, thank you for coming through. Ruby Williams, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Linda Lally, thank you for coming through. Nicki Minaj, thank you for coming through. Terry Simmons, thank you for coming through too as well. Much love. Peace. I'm out. Thank you, April Morgan.